possible.
Okay. Just give me like shout on time whenever, but everybody can hear me fine, no issues.
Yep, we hear you.
Okay, fine, great. All right, I'm looking at some of the names that are in there. All right, one of the things that I want to do for this, sorry, I'm trying to get my screen to show up. One sec. A lot of what I actually like to collect, am I too big on the screen? There you go, whatever. A lot of the things that I like to collect actually are the non-dispenser items. It's all like a lot more of it's the licensed items. Everything from individual candy bags to whistles to flip flops in Japan to giant rafts. There's actually a giant one. I moved it. So I like a lot of all that, like the weird stuff. Like I said, another one that kind of collects like me is Tom Zelmer. I end up buying a lot of stuff from John as well. Yeah, skateboards. Wait, here, I'll show you the. I moved them last night. Oh, let me see. See the skateboards on the wall? All right, so what I did is I pulled out like 4 or 5 boxes because with a half hour, 45 minutes, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to get through a ton of this stuff. But I did want to show you guys some cool stuff that you probably did not ever see before. Here's ones here. These little camera. See, they're not like the lanyard ones. These are actually knockoffs. They were made called Pops. I'm only missing one, Brian. So you got Mario. You got with the it's like I say a crystal hat. Kuba and Yoshi. So these are kind of like knockoffs. And on the side of the stem, I can't tell if you guys can see or not. On the side of the stem, it says Pop. This came in like a little container. So let me see if I can grab one of these containers. Hold on a second. Yes. This is what the container looks like. Little just keychains and Super Mario stickers. I got one set of them on the all the card, and there's another set loose. They're really, really hard to find. Cool. Another one. This one. Toothbrushes. These aren't the Brush Buddy ones, but these are the other ones. These ones. You got there. You got the duck. Casey Ash, you got the duck. Steve, you got the duck. Crocodile. Alligator. Can you see these? Yes. This is not working out too well. So those guys. And then there's like an American set. You got Flutterfly, Peter Pez, Ladybug, Shark. This is one more from the Japan series, Panda. Very cool. Let's go back to these. Okay, shows you what to do.
Joe, when did those come out? When did those come out?
They had to be early 2000s, for what I remember. Maybe mid 2000s. Anybody else who knows, they can chime in more than me. I don't see a date on it. It just says made in China, but it's got a lot of Japanese writing. And then they came out with the new Brush Buddies, those ones that you can get at like Walgreens. This one, though, is kind of cool. I think this was, I don't know if this ended up using it. I'm pretty sure it's just a prototype. Stop and enjoy Pez. And on the back side of it, it's actually like one of those like floating pens. It's supposed to float. It doesn't look like it's floating. Yeah, I got 2 different ones of those. From what I remember hearing, there was maybe like 12 of them that were made. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else. I think Richie, you have one. Anyway, there we go. Brushes. Another one I got a lot of, sunglasses. I think there's 30 different ones altogether. I know they have like the eyeglass case with the Peter Pez. You can buy like I think it's like 14 or 16 that it holds. From my understanding, though, it doesn't hold the sunglasses. It's too small for the sunglasses. Sunglasses came in tons of different colors and varieties. With these, you got ones that are like kind of like glossy, marbleized. There's literally, like I said, that's what they came on this package look like. They still sell some of them at Visitor Center now. But again, there's a ton of them that are in here. Every time we would go up to the Visitor Center, we would obviously grab whatever the newer ones were and trade with other people since then. There's a bunch of those. I'll have to get an exact count of how many more, but there's tons of colors on them. Back. Orange ones. Flower one. I'm just grabbing shit that's me. Oops, sorry. What else do we have from Japan? The iron-on patches. There's the rabbit, lion, cat derby, pony. There's quite a few of these actually. So they have a patch collection, and there's other ones like these. Where are they? Pez ones. There's other ones like this. Screen's not that coming through that bright. Pink. And I love Pez. There's other Pez ones like these. The other patches that I think most of you guys are actually familiar with are the Boy Scouts. There's that big whole huge one. It has all the other like peripheral ones that go around it. Phyllis, I know you have a big collection of them as well, but pens, a decent size number of them. None of them are the car web ones, but. Here's the bag. This bag here is all the unique pens that I have. Well, Pez ones, there are floaters in here too. These guys are floaters. The groom, so he's sliding down. What's this one? That's the elephant. Down. This one was a floater. No, there's other Pez. Pez collector news. Another one's from the Visitor Center. This one's cool. I don't know where I got that one from. Somebody had them for like $1 or $2. Another floater with the Pez boy. Policeman. Two different pencils from the different conventions as well. Pez made for 15. Magic 8 Ball. Yay. These ones were original ones from Pez. These ones, and then there's also the square, not square, the triangle yellow ones. And there's two versions of them actually. One more floaty, sir. It's Captain Hook with some of these. And another floaty, Spaceman. Like that.
I don't understand how I got 40 likes in 2 days, but I was just like, look, I was eating noodles, and I got 40 likes in 2 days because I was eating noodles.
You're weird.
I didn't get that many likes. I only got like 2.
Chips the other one.
Another one was Loons. These were from the, I think these are the Jungle Book 2 ones. They came out the gold blue. These are old balloons they used to give away. They're like, they dry up really bad though. Orange ones as well. Different colors in there. Yeah, this one has Pez.com on it, so obviously that's not too long ago. I swear it's just Pez.com. There you go. More. I actually just got a bunch more of these that are coming over on the way now. And pink one. Q. What else do I have from Japan? Eraser guys. So we got elephant, fireman, Tony. About 90% of my collection is packed away. Chocolate flower. There you go, Ashes and Cat with Derby. So there's some cool things there. Like I said, anytime I see the Japan stuff, I pretty much try to buy it. I love the Japan stuff. It's actually some of my favorite stuff to collect. And a lot of it's kind of really limited as well. You can't really get them. So again, they got like badges or pins. Peasant pets. Kind of like what, like bookmarks, I think, something like along that line. More stickers. All from Japan. So different variety stickers. I have a big sticker collection. I have the tattoo collection. There's like magnets. 20 years. I started, what was it, November 1st, 2000. And I started outbidding a bunch of people. They recognized my name, but nobody knew who the heck I was. Then I went to convention, and everybody yelled at me at the same convention. It was all the way in the back of Pezmania, in this little tiny room. It was the first time I met everybody, and everybody's like, "That's you? You're the guy. I hate you." It was awesome. Pins. A couple of cool things to show. Some small paper items. Do you collect tattoos? Yes. On your pictures, both. I used to run a Pez tattoo website. Everybody sent me all their stuff. And I used to host that. That was back on more like the hot stuff. So, yeah. Cool cat. And you can do like different body parts, kind of. So it becomes like Daffy Duck. There's a few different versions of these. John Devlin, I know we were talking the other day. I think you had a few more than I do. Some more stickers. Cute. Some of Ivan's regulars. And the mini regulars. Him and Glenn, obviously, P.F. Chang's. I was the one for the California. California Republic, stuff in the back. Cute. And I got more patches. Eraser the duck. These guys are cool. I'll give you a little info on these as well. So you have the Pez airplanes. Okay. Come in a bunch of different colors. I have yellow, there's greens, there's blues. Actually, let me hold on one second. Let me see if I can get to the display. Yeah, so here's a whole display of planes. You see that? I can't tell you it's here. Pull it out. There's a whole big display. I bought these out of France, made in Spain. Thing with them though, when I bought them, it's kind of really sucks, but every one of them, it's a full display case. It was 28 of them. I sold one of them, so I only had 27 that were left. The candy that was in them though melted like crazy. All right, look at the backs of them. That's just like candy leaking. When I bought this, it was basically, it was actually shipped to me in a Ziploc bag inside a box because the candy was leaking so bad that it was basically like someone poured syrup into the entire box on top of the whole thing. So apparently though, if you do end up cutting these at the bottom, you dip the card in water for 10 seconds, it'll come back to like as if it's brand new life. I think Mike Garavaglia, I sold him one of them, and then he dipped it in for 10 seconds, let it dry, and it just comes out pristine. But this set's the only one that I had seen. Hey, doggies. This is the only set that I had seen that has the silvers, and everyone in this set is a silver. The only thing that's different is the little where the rubber band goes, the little kind of clip. They're in different colors. There's red, green, blue. I think I have a yellow one in there somewhere. Anyway, but yeah, rare candies on these guys. But look at all that stuff, like the melted candy. It's horrible. I mean, like the red ones in package, if it's a good packaging, I mean they're like $400 or $500. Again, the silver ones seem to be a little bit more rare. I haven't seen those anywhere else. I guess a couple of things I'll show you on over here. I just got this other guy. I'm pretty psyched. I had this guy for a while. Sorry, clicker and package. Clicker and package. That's a 3 candy pack. I just got this one the other day. Super psyched about this one. 4 candy pack. They have writing from Italy on the back. The one that I have on the right is pretty soiled from melted candy. The other one's pretty good shape. It's starting to get a little melted from the candy. Here's something cool. This is actually one of my favorite clickers. It's not Pez, but I bought a bunch of stuff from Germany, and they gave me like this one. It's a giant Homer. Here's some of the stuff. I guess you're gonna. So let's see. You got Lucky Luke resin series. They never made Lucky Luke. You got to watch out for though. These have been getting counterfeited lately. I'll tell you kind of real quick. If you get them and they're not kind of somewhat dull, like a kind of maybe like a clay pot, and they seem to be really bright, shiny, and sheen, and they're actually more close to like a white color instead of this, which is like a tan, they're fake. People were paying $200-$300 for them, and I know the guy who actually was making them, whatever, but he knew that they were fake and he was still putting them out there. Some people aren't cool people. All right, I started trying to collect orange trucks. So Jason Heimbach, you're definitely not getting any of these, but they're really hard to set. The reds with black. I ended up getting these not long after that. It was not reds with black, the orange with black, and then orange on greens, full set. This was a cool one that I have. It's kind of like a crystal truck head. A couple other ones there. You guys might have seen from my my post the other day about the HO cars. So those up there are all the Brazil ones. Down here are all the ones that I had out on display yesterday or the other day. I'll show you something else cool. There's a set of Haas like road signs. Then there's a set of Pez ones that came in with the inserts. Yes, my shirt says Dr. Seuss, un Pez, dos Pez, Pez Rojo, and then what was it, Pez Azul. It's not actually Pez, but obviously fish or called Pez in Spanish. All right, what else is weird in here? So up here, I also have a couple of the orange regulars. I said, I got one that I think Ron Jones actually had made for me. Not finished to get your head on the dispenser. Got my 3 Brazil boxes. You got the Looney Tunes one, you got Circus, then you got the Pez Pals. I think some of you guys have seen these. Again, it's got like dark brown earrings. This is the only, let's see, this is the only policeman ever seen that has a brown mustache or anyone that has a brown part. Now, a Brazil nurse, she'll have hair that looks like this. They call it like almost black. It's like a really, really dark brown. And the thing with the Brazil plastic, it's actually see-through. So the nurse hair, when it was on her head, you could see through her head and you would see the little hole in the top of her head through her hair. That was super cool. This is the first Brazil I ever got. It's hard to see in this light, I can tell, but this thing is, it's like the color of like a Tiffany's box. I've never seen a stem that ever comes close to this. This thing is amazing. There's a couple of those. Another cool one, a footed dark green Hulk. I've never, well, yeah, not you'll never, but there's not many of these at all. They go for pretty good big money. 3.9 Hong Kong, with the fact that it's thin foot and no issues with the feet at all. Very, very rare. Sorry, I'm about to step on my skulls. You see in the back here, it's my new baby. These Walt Disney World, and also they were the ones that had 33 cents. So I sold one of my children in order to buy that one, but now I have a really cool piece. Let's see what else I can get here. Try to get this on. Shit. So I got the Swarovski set in the back, the collector's edition one. I think everybody's missing the Swarovski one. I mean, Laura Tiza could make, I got 2 kids or so. Laura could probably make it, but it's not going to be this one. It's not going to have a certificate. So you got silver, gold, and then the Swarovski. Those are really cool. What do we got? Mexican box I just got in the other day. If you go to conventions, you see that I usually have the soft head display. So there was 24 in there, and with the candy, there's 12 6-packs. But I was at one of the shows and whatever person ended up stealing one of the soft heads by itself. So now I don't have a complete set. So if you're at a show, watch out for each other. There's always people with sticky fingers. Most people in the hobby you don't have to worry about, but there are some that you do. This one was cool. If I remember correctly, it was JCPenney's. Keep me honest, John or Chris, anybody else. Okay, so that's that. I like a lot of these other carded Pez that have stuff attached to them. So you'll see like Pez promo back, and then in the back of it, Montgomery Ward. Okay, thanks, Johnny. Or yeah. So like they have another like a refill attached to it on the back. I have that for the princesses. I have it for Star Wars. There you go, Adam. You got your Vader and you got your Trooper with the promo and the candy back and back. There's one with a different logo. It's the Mickey Mouse. These guys here are cool as well. This is really weird. They just start bundling stuff in a lot of the European packages. Those are really cool. With the Batman series, there's a sticker on the back. That's why these guys stood out. I'll show you some other really cool ones. Oh. One. There's another one. These are just like other toys that are just basically attached to the Pez, but combined with them. It's crazy how big it is. The Thailand ones, some of you may have seen these. They come with the gold chocolate coins. I need a regular camera. So yeah, so then you got there's the one with a twinkles bit attached to it. You have one of these bugs with the board game attached in the back. I actually want to show you guys something about the board game because I have 3 different versions of the board game. We were talking about it the other day and trying to figure out if it was part of the pipe box, the 1970s one. It was actually the board game for that has a 3 different one. What else? Pokemon. Just different Pokemon thing attached to it. If anybody has these other ones, Tom, I know you do, and I know you're not going to sell me any, but if anybody has those things, I love them. It's one of the sought after pieces. And then the old school ones, might have seen these, Cool Cat, but has the pencils attached. And then there's the Henry Hawk one. Also, same thing. Cool. What else? Just got some new header cards in, or square cards in. I won this in one of the raffles not that long ago. This one was yours, Chad. I just got this guy. This one's sick. I love that one. And I like it. It's the orange on the black. And again, Jason, now you're not getting it. It's another one on the black. This one's really cool though, because it's got like a clear inner sleeve. Was that French? No, nothing. No more French. This I don't know if anybody knows much info about it. It's a calendar. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's Austrian. Glare. Some of you may have seen this from show. There's there's a large. I have a link for it. There was a large Pez car made. It was made to scale, and then they made this model one, and I was able to get a few of these off of eBay that way. Like these are done like really, really nice. See, like the engines inside, the doors open up, the trunk opens. They go for about $350, somewhere around there. I can't tell. If anybody ends up being curious, let me know. I have the link saved somewhere. But yeah, these are little cool, really cool toy cars. We were talking about the pipes. So you have the Indian head piece pipes, which look like these. And come in a box that looks like this. And then there's a German one, and then there's one that says Pez pipe. There you go. Sorry, sherbet powder, but it says the Pez pipe there. So that's the English version of it. The display box. These ones, though, these are called Tashivik. You can see the name for it right there. These were Haas ones, not Pez, but if you look, these have a lot different like kind of heads on them and stuff. That's like the baseball cap. Then you have these guys that have like the asterisk kind of cap. There's a dark one here, and then this one had a kind of like a top hat. This is the only one I'd seen like that one. But I've seen some other different combinations, colors, and things along that way. Cool. Landon, let me know how I'm doing on time.
We still got about half an hour.
Sweet. Many of you know that I collect Urs. I have about 1,000 Urs. They're all actually still stocked away in the back, but I have a couple cool ones that I did bring out. This is probably my favorite one. I like it. Well, I don't like the fact that I paid a ton for it, but I needed that. It was awesome. But I love the fact that it's 2 heads in a package, which is like insanely sick as it is. But the fact that their heads then line up with their character on the side. So that one's cool. That one cost me about $100. Tins. I've seen these before. Toy Story 3. And another one, another Toy Story 3 Buzz Lightyear. These are Australian. Pretty hard to find as well. I got Pops. Name's Pops. Anybody selling gold Freddies? I'm looking to buy them. A couple of the Batman. Flea Stack. And then, you got Firefighter, Blue Boys, Blonde Boys. Looking for more. You have more? Sell them to me. Another cool era. Brian, you want to like this one? There's 2 Ewoks in them. Not Ewoks, Chewbacca in it. I have one other one where it was missing Yoda. A lot of these are actually like pretty torn open though, but I actually found these myself in Walmart. So yeah, and I probably won't end up selling to anybody else who's gonna care, but for me, that was like one of the highlights. Brian, you asked about Frisbees, right? Brian has a Frisbee that I don't have, so I've been breaking his stones that I really wanted when I went and visited the museum. But I want to show you these as well. So different colors. Right there. These ones are Yep. These ones are really cool. Slovenian. Doug Rhino, I love you. That's another pattern for it. They're pretty cool. This was from the Pezathon Frisbee. These are my Pez Head of the Month clocks. Yay, Pez Head of the Month. Oh, the Moon Men. Let's see, different colors. Gold, silver, like a chrome black, blue chrome, green chrome, pink chrome. Some of my tins, I'm getting a bunch more of those, and I just actually got about 6 of mine just ordered. You saw the Stand By Me stuff the other day. Right. I'm gonna go sit back down and see. This is in here that you can see. This is one that we were talking about the other day too. The Pez yo-yos. There's 2 different versions of the metal, and then this was one actually. I'm pretty sure it's a one of a kind. At least that's what Welsh had said. This was in one of the phone auctions back maybe 10, 15 years ago. It's a round yo-yo. I believe it's Czech Republic. Anybody else knows different than that? You can let me know. Another cool one. TPD project. There's a TPD dispenser. But then there was Florence Flutterflies. Then there was also Florence Flutterflies on card given away with gold ticket in the back. Yeah. Another kind of rare that people don't realize that they are rare actually. Richie had these made for Myrtle Beach. I believe, keep me honest as well, I believe only 8 sets altogether were made. I ended up having like 3 of them. And I know you, Glenn, I'm pretty sure you bought one of them. Cool. Another one that are cool, you have Pez that have like the extra collars on them. I think that's what we call an extra collar. I have it on a skull. I have it on Droopy. I have it on a Mickey Mouse. Maybe 1 or 2 other ones. Not really sure. Oh, this thing's really, really cool. A friend got me this one. Look at this box. It's a candy box. If you open it up, it's like a Happy Meal, and there's all kinds of other stuff that's inside it. Things are really cool. I got calendars. Japanese calendar. And I believe this is Chinese. I may be wrong, maybe Korean. Not sure. Yes, it's foreign. I think it's Russian, though. A bunch of candies. Eric Wisniewski made the skateboard deck. Pez heads. I'm not a huge candy guy, but I get some of the rare stuff here and there. Like you get like orange with like the white wrapping instead of the silver. This one's a cool one. And this one was the one that actually came with the Lions Club Pez. And so these are the candy packs, and this is the insert that went with it. See, it's got a lot of staining on it. The tubes, mailing tubes for the Golden Glows. Another kind of cool one. There's a quad pack. But it's I believe it's Hebrew that's on it. I'm not sure. Maybe Hebrew. That was really cool. The Doppel packs have been doing good lately. One of the ones that I do have, I know a lot of people are looking for these, the Lonacott. These are the candy packs. And then I also have the Lonacott tablets. I understand the Lonacott was kind of like the breath mints, but the Lonacott has nicotine inside it. Tasmania. Woo! Oh wait, where's the other one? Along with there's the whistle that says "Blow Me On" that they made as well. I have it. I don't know where it's at now though. Okay. Anyway, I think it's not that one. All right, I'm gonna go back down and show you more stuff. So far, so good.
Yep, doing good.
I collect pins as well, like push pins, bobby pin, or no, like lapel pin. ZT ones. I think these are from the 80s. Packs. This is a cool one. It's a Stewart's truck with the logo upside down. These aren't knockoffs, but they're really cool. Here you go. So it's Donald Duck. And they got a David Carter. These aren't dispensers. What they are actually is flashlights. And there's people that collect these like pretty hardcore. There's a lot of different variations that are out there. But yeah, I mean, obviously with the head motion that you see, I mean, we started getting into them. But if you look up like kind of flashlights, you'll end up seeing quite a few of these. Some other cool. These are cool. I know some of you seen like the egg cup. It looks like a little chicken and it has like the back where you put like a hard-boiled egg in it. These are cool though. They're the like cookie cutters. These are Haas, not Pez. That's so cool. Bunny rabbits. Where's these fish or Pez? Like a little lammy heart. Whistle. She's upstairs, Johnny. Here you go. This applies to most of us, right? Sticker. 2000 Piston. These guys are really cool. There's bags. Laptop bag. Yep. Like I said, I got a bunch of bags. Pretty big bag collection, actually. Proud of my bag collection. So over there. Obviously, the Pez ones that are around now. You have this one's really cool. Yeah, skull one. Girl. You on, Bubba? Get lost. You're in the middle of all this stuff. Boggers. These were cool actually when they came out. When the Dylan's Candy Bunny came out. Grabbing like a bunch of the bags that they had. And there was a little shopping bag they had. With the Jeffrey the Bunny. Your Pez Clown. Let me get in some more of my other flush.
Joe, somebody wants to know what's the most sought after licensed item and if there's a grail licensed item that you're after.
I'm not saying what it is, but yes. I'm in contact with the person now. So Pez bags. It's like a bowling bag, travel bag. I would say probably like the sought after stuff, if you ask me, is more like the displays they would use at like a candy show. So like the big Pez logo, like, 8 feet long and like 4 feet high. Those are really cool. There's two versions of that bag that just showed you this, like the bowling bag. I think the one that I have, I think is 1960s. And then there's another one that has plaid inside of it. Sylvia has it. I believe it's the 1970s one. All right, so I'm gonna get into some of the Japanese clothing that I have. What do you want, Peanut? Get out of here, Bubba's. These are really cool. I think I only have one complete set. I can take out this. Okay, hold up. Hello, kids. Obviously. Japan gets awesome stuff. There's so much different stuff that's out there. Like Featherman's across the top of your back. That's like a legend. That one. So that's one version of it. There's another coat. That one. So here's the full set, actually. So again, there's that blue one. There's a liquid flower one. Look, it's a white cockatoo. Ooh. Stir up some trouble there. It's a different white cockatoo. And then again, the yellow one we just saw. It's got a blue donkey on it, orange puzzy, blue duck. That was the Japan clothes. There's a couple other clothes that let's see hanging around. These are mail-in ones, I believe. That's Pez with a gator on it. Peter Pez one. This is another mail-in premium. This is one of my favorite shirts. And Alex Fuller turned me onto it. It's less than Jake. The little thing, the skull itself is made out of Pez tablets. It's awesome. This one was for charity, like event walkathon. It's a jersey. And there was one more like sweater coat thing. Okay, that's it for that, I think. Yeah. Quite a few more blue stuff. Like I said, I'm glad I only put out a few boxes because I knew we wouldn't get through everything. Okay. Oh, more for the Pez bags thing. Another that came through, a fairly recent one. Bands. Flip-flops. Tons of different socks. Japanese. These Japanese have the towels. There's like small ones and like big ones. It's not on the back, but really cool. Blankets. Panda on it. Right. Socks. Tie. Says mitt, glove, whatever. Blankets I probably got, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years ago. Stocking. John Devlin golf tail. His girl tail. Again, more socks. Strawberry, cherry, lemon, orange. Potentially ahead of its time. Face masks. As in cola. Yeah, buddy. Beach towels. These are from Pez Europe. All right, we got more of those towels. I think I almost have a complete set. And then they have the bigger sizes of them as well. Again, this is like a single. This one's bigger. Pull out. This looks like the flip-flops that we just saw. Truck. Like the stickers. Easter's. Then you got the bigger version of Mr. Ugly. Bigger version. We got the psychedelics in the big version. First, actually, sorry, a couple more. Yep. Saying a lot of them. There's tons of other stuff out there, but some of it's just really limited quantities. Or you can only go in certain countries.
Five minutes left. If there's something you really want to show that you haven't got to yet, then
Floor mats. Okay. That's that. One other thing I want to show real quick.
yeah, Tom wants to know about your pineapple skate deck.
Yep. Hold on, Tom. Tom got mad because he won a skateboard skate deck last year in Michigan, and I lost out on it for over $400 or whatever. And to get back at Tom, I licked his skateboard to mark my territory. But, yeah. And on the front side of it, cane colors. These are custom made. Really cool. One other candy box that's kind of cool. It's one of my favorite ones. And one other one. I collect tons of the candy bags. These guys with the candy inside. Try to get every dispenser character that's in there. There's a lot of these different ones that are out. I guess the last thing I'll show and then we break whatever. This was a cool one that I found. It's the Pratt's inside it. My favorite is the skull. Skull. Problem is, not enough room to do them. This one's a cool one. I don't know that most people know about this one, where he's actually a solid white. Versus he's the glow in the dark one, I guess. So, solid white's really kind of hard to find. He also comes in a little tube, or he comes in the chest. The test piece color variation ones are the ones that are my favorite. So there's, yep. So what else was writing? I think that's really it, Landon. If you want to cut out from there.
Sure. Thank you, Joe. That was some cool stuff. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff I didn't even realize existed. I need to go to Japan and raid them or something.
Yeah.
Some really, really neat stuff there. All right. So the next thing up is we're going to give away a few more things, and then Morgan and I have a few little announcements and things to tie up at the end there. So, and then we'll move into a happy hour. So thanks again, Joe. Big hand to Joe. If you have more questions for Joe, just send him a message on Facebook or however you know to find Joe. Okay, Morgan, why don't we give away something?